Evening folks, it's BestInSlot with a quick little speculation video for Jurassic World Evolution, and I promise to keep this one short. We are grasping at straws a little bit here, I'm not going to pretend otherwise, but it is news, it is at least a hint of something interesting, so I thought I'd show it to you guys and you guys can decide at home whether you think it's worth talking about or not. I'm just here to be a messenger and speculate a little bit. So, what are we speculating about? Well, this image was posted onto the Jurassic World Evolution Twitter a couple of hours ago. It's a fairly bog standard shot of an Albertosaurus. Sorry, Treesman, I believe their name is. A lot of the shots they post on their Twitter are fairly impressive. This one's, I'd say, fairly low key compared to some of the others. The reason it's interesting is because of the message that came along with it. So this is that message right here. This Albertosaurus can barely contain her excitement! Exclamation point. But for what? We wonder. Thanks to Treesbook for sharing. I told you we're grasping. This is all we've got to go on. There's nothing else, folks. This is literally it. I swear I'm not going to be here more than a couple of minutes. So, there's a few reasons why this is at least suggesting that maybe they're hinting at possibly something down the line. Like I said, it's a perfectly nice screenshot, but it's nothing. No offense, it's nothing to write home about, is it? It's nothing particularly unique or anything about it. It's a fairly, the dinosaur's in the middle, it's a standard pose, there's no one else there. It's just a perfectly nice shot of an Albertosaurus. It definitely doesn't look like she's struggling to contain her excitement or something like that. That the text doesn't really link in with the picture that we're seeing at all. So the kind of teasy way that they're talking about something on the way is interesting. Now, the reason it's interesting is because we suspect strongly, at the very least, that there is a new DLC coming out at some point towards the end of this year. We speculated for, probably about 6 months now, if not a little bit more, I don't know, but that we're going to get a 1993 DLC at some point in December. The leak said December, and the files all said December. Well, the files all said 1993, and the visitor center, all this kind of jazz. The point is, that's what we're expecting or hoping for at the very least. And we haven't really heard much from Jurassic World Evolution in a long time. Since we got the last dinosaur pack, dinosaur pack or DLC first. Since we got the last dinosaur pack, we really haven't heard anything at all. Planet Zoo has obviously taken over Frontier's attentions a little bit. Now, before the last last big update, the one with the terrain tools and stuff like that, Frontier did a little bit of teasing, via the rocks in the picture frames and stuff like that during the developer journals. I would love if they were doing that kind of thing again, slow teasing and building up to a new release. Maybe this is their way of doing that. This is all I've got. We haven't heard anything from Frontier on Evolution in a very long time, so I'm basically 100% sure that something is on the way or something must be in development, because I don't think they would drop support for the game this early. Basically, I'm pretty convinced we're going to get something at least. What that's going to be, we don't know. I've speculated in the past that maybe there's going to be a cheeky dinosaur pack this month, and then maybe we'll get the bigger DLC next month. That would kind of fit their timeline, but I really don't have any information on that. But maybe this is a hint. We're going to keep an eye out on the Twitter over the next few days. I haven't talked about Evolution much lately, so I wanted to speculate a little bit. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Feel free to tell me I'm just reaching and grabbing and speculating for no apparent reason, but in my defense, I'm not spreading the video to 10 minutes, so appreciate me. Thank you. I think this is something. I personally do think this is something. I don't think it's a coincidence, but I do tend to lean in that direction anyway. We shall see. Let me know what you think, and have a great night. Cheers, much love as always. Bye-bye. Hey folks, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video or you want to help support me a little bit more, you can do so at patreon.com/bestinslot. There's a link in the description down below. Every little really does help in times like these, but it's not at all expected, and by just watching the video you've already helped me out massively, and it makes you a pretty cool person, so well done you. Thanks for joining me either way, I'll see you next time.